The National Tea Company was a large Midwestern United States grocery chain that operated during the 20th century. Company history: founded in 1899 by Danish immigrant George S. Rasmussen along with his brother Thorvald in Chicago, Illinois, the retailer spread to about 160 stores by 1920, and annual sales approached $13 million. By the end of the 20s, National Tea had over 600 locations in the Chicago area alone and another 1,000 stores nationwide. Sales grew to about $90 million a year. Many of these stores were closed or sold during the Great Depression, but National Tea remained among the 10 largest grocery chains in the United States for most of the 20th century. In 1955, when annual sales topped $600 million and the company had nearly 20,000 employees nationwide, National Tea was purchased by George Weston Limited, a large Canadian grocery retailer, later renamed Loblaw Companies. Most national stores were in the Mississippi Valley, including in Louisiana. During the 1950s, it acquired about 500 new stores by buying up smaller chains. Eventually, National, renamed National Supermarkets, was pared down to operations in Missouri, Illinois and Louisiana. It was a major chain in the St. Louis and New Orleans areas until Loblaw sold it off in 1995 to Schnucks Markets. Immediately after that, per the FTC, Schnucks sold the National New Orleans division to Schwinn Giant Supermarkets of Metairie, Louisiana, which later sold them to A&P, which finally sold them to Rouse Markets in 2007. National itself had cemented the number 2 spot in St. Louis by acquiring several former Kroger locations and the Kroger distribution center in the market when the latter exited St. Louis in 1986. Kroger and National had been battling for the number 2 and 3 spots in the St. Louis market since the 1970s, swapping rankings several times over throughout the 1970s and 1980s. National Tea no longer has a separate existence as a retail chain. References. External links: Come Back at National, Time Magazine, October 31, 1955, History of National Supermarkets, http FLPS Newbury.org 542078030905, http www.4vf.net